Hi everybody, I'm here today in Beit Shemesh with, what's your name? Tell everybody your name.
Miriam, husband wife.
And how old are you, Miriam?
Tishim.
90 years old.
I am Broska.
Miriam has a very, very amazing story. You were telling us before that you're from Hungary, where my family is from, and you were there during the years of the Holocaust. Yeah, very difficult time for the Jewish people. And now you live here in Israel, in this apartment. But it's hard to be 90 years old in a third story.
עוד לא חשבתי על זה. אבל רק לחשוב על זה.
That Miriam lives here in this apartment by herself, and it's the third story, right? Chumash Lishi. It's very hard for Miriam to leave her apartment, and in fact, it's been many years since she left her apartment because she has a walker. It's hard for her to move around. The last time she tried leaving her apartment, she fell down the stairs. We're trying to bring services to you to help you here so that you can stay here in your home comfortably. And one of the things that Miriam also said was that I asked her about anti-Semitism because today anti-Semitism is a problem, not just during the times of the Holocaust, but anti-Semitism is growing today around the world. And Miriam said that she's afraid that anti-Semitism will continue, maybe will even get worse. And what she was telling us before, what she was concerned about, is that the younger generation is not as involved, doesn't care as much. It used to be that in her generation, people were more supportive of Israel and the Jewish people, and she's concerned about the next generation. But I was trying to tell you, Miriam, that there are many, many people all around the world who love you very much, and who want to support you, and who want you to be happy and to be healthy. And God should just give you many years of health and happiness, and anything that we can do to help you, we will try to do for you. Everybody, I'm here with Mira Aronson, right outside of a Holocaust survivor's home. Mira is a social worker, and was just explaining exactly the person who we just visited. So Mira, tell us a little bit about her.
Okay, hi. This is Miriam's apartment. She lives on the top floor. She is a Holocaust survivor. She is from Hungary, and she has been living in this apartment for about 50-something years, she said, something like that. And this program that we're working on, Ad Habayit, it's called, I come and I did a home visit with her, and I set up a therapist to come and work with her once a week. And her name is Serena, and she is a physiotherapist, and she comes to work with Miriam, who really needs it. Yeah. Miriam has a lot of trouble walking. She sits in her chair almost the whole entire day with a walker in front of her, and Serena is able to move her arms and her legs with her and work with her once a week. And she only has like a helper for a few hours in the morning and a helper for a few hours in the evening. And we're just concerned for her because she's all alone.
She lives in a third floor walk up with no elevator. And because of that, she really can't move. And we asked her, when was the last time you even left your apartment? What did she tell us?
And she said about 10 years. For 10 years, she has not left her apartment because she once did try to go down the steps, and she got very dizzy and she almost fell, and yes.
It's amazing that these are people who've gone through so much, who've suffered so much in her lifetime, and now in her older age, these are the years she should be enjoying with her family, with her children, with her grandchildren, and she really has a very, very hard life. So those of you who've contributed to this, thank you so much, because Mira was explaining how important it is.
How important, how grateful it is, and how much she appreciates. She needs all the help that she can get.
Yeah, by bringing the therapist to her, we're able just to improve her quality of life. And she deserves it, and she's a very special, sweet lady. So thank you, everybody who contributed, the Israel 365 Watchmen on the Wall, And God should bless you for blessing the people of Israel and comforting the Holocaust survivors. And thank you, Mira, for your important work.